John, how good a challenge is Wednesday night for us against the West Brom side, who have had equally as good a start to the season as us?
I think it's a real good challenge. West Brom are a top team. They've got a fantastic squad. They've recruited very well again in the summer. They've got a good manager, so they're certainly one of the top teams in the league. So it should be a good test.
Could our confidence be any higher, given our performances at home, though?
I think the confidence in the group's been very high since we've come back. We've been working very hard on different elements of our game. It's great to see it coming out home and away, and to win at the weekend was really important after a 2-week break where everyone was really disappointed in the way it finished with them 2 away defeats. So just to get the result on Saturday was really good, and I think that showed great character and the spirit in the group.
Could you feel that performance coming, though? Could you sense that over the break, the hunger to get that result?
Yeah, I knew it would be very dogged and very well organised. I felt obviously Swansea are a fantastic footballing team. They really look after the ball very well. We have to respect the opponents, of course. I knew we'd obviously get opportunities on the turnover, set pieces as well, which we've worked on very well. So, I thought our football in the first half an hour especially was very, very good, really exciting, and we really took the game to them. They got to grips with that a little bit, but didn't cause us any problems, which again was part of the game plan. It'll be completely different on Wednesday. We're playing a real top team at this level, and it'll be a different test, but one we're really looking forward to.
You've spoken about the team being adaptable. We've found different ways to win the games that we've done so at Ewood Park. How good an attribute is that to have?
I think it's key. I think it's important that we're not too predictable for the opponents and who we're playing against. And I think we've got players in the squad who can, if we want to, dominate the football, but also show the other side, which is really important to win games. So it's about getting results at the end of the day, and I think we've done that really well up to now, even including last season. To stay in the league like we did was a fantastic achievement, being adaptable, and this season I think we've shown some really exciting periods of football. We've also showed that we can do the other side as well really well.
The stats certainly suggest that. Joint top scorers at home this season. We've also kept 3 straight clean sheets at Ewood Park as well. What pleases you the most, or is it a combination of both?
Yeah, a combination of everything really, home and away. It's important that you're competitive in every game, and I think apart from Coventry where we've let ourselves down, we've certainly been that, and we're growing as a team. We're nowhere near the finished article at the moment. Players are still getting used to the league, still getting used to how we want to play. We've made huge steps in such a short period of time, but there's going to be a lot of bumps in the road, and it's just important that everyone realises that and stays very consistent on where we're going to go, and we've got to just keep building and sticking together for the good times and the bad, and see where it takes us in the end.
Is that feet very much on the ground then? Is that the sort of motto around the place at the moment? Yes, it's been a good start, but don't get carried away. For players and supporters, everyone connected? Definitely.
I mean, 10 games in, to be where we are in the league is a fantastic achievement, and the lads deserve full credit for that. They've worked their socks off, but there's another 36 games to go. And we've got to just keep working our socks off on the training field and stick together, and there'll be some good times and some bad times, and let's just wait and see.
You said this team is growing and will still grow. How much potential do you feel there is there if it can keep heading in the direction it is at the moment?
Yeah, huge potential. The squad's a really exciting squad. There's still areas I'd like to improve on, of course there is, but the core of the group is fantastic, and we're still getting players up to match fitness, which when they are fully fit is going to be really exciting. So we're heading in the right direction.
Is that planning already on your part started towards January, and then wanting to continually strengthen the squad? Is that just the nature of the way football works?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course it is. There's still areas, as I said, that I'd like to improve on, and I'm hoping that everyone is on board with that, and we can do that in January, which I'm sure there will be.
It's part of that retaining players at the football club as well, and getting those that you want to be here long term signed up to new contracts.
Definitely, it's about building the right environment, building this Blackburn family. The fans are right behind the group, and it's important that the group feel the love from the club as well, and we want to build something special here, and it's not done in short term, it's done over the long term, and to keep players at this football club as long as we can will only benefit everyone.
I think you often talk about how players have to be selfless, and it's for the team. I think one person who typifies that is probably Sonny, middle of the park. Just how valuable a member of the squad is he?
Yeah, I think his performances last year were outstanding, you know, in real difficult moments, and I think he goes about his business very unnoticed, but, you know, when he's not there, I think everyone thinks, oh, where blooming now is Sonny, you know, so I think Sonny's a terrific player, you know, he's improving all the time, and, you know, he's a valuable part of the squad.
Does his work probably get noticed more amongst, you know, the coaches and fellow players than it perhaps does by supporters at times?
Possibly, but you know the work that he does from the players and the staff, you know, we all recognise how important he is to this group.
He puts up with Trav as well alongside him for the large part, which is some achievement as well. As a unit, how pleased have you been with the way that those two have gelled together? Trav obviously wasn't there second half of last season, but you know, they've played pretty much every game, haven't they? They look a really solid partnership.
I think so, yeah. I think it's important that we're really solid in the midfield, in the middle of the pitch, and you know the core of the team is strong. You know, we've got two really good competitive players in there who can both play and put their foot in when they need to as well. So you know, I think they complement each other very well.
West Brom's squad, how strong is it?
Yeah, I think West Brom are one of the top teams in the league. You've got a fantastic squad of players. A large part of the squad have been promoted out this league on a number of occasions. They've recruited very well again in the summer. So, yeah, they're a top team in the league, but you know, it's a real good test for us, but one we're really looking forward to and we're really excited about the game.
Do you see it as one of our biggest tests of the campaign so far, and how good a barometer is it for us?
I think every championship game gives different problems. You know, West Brom will give us a different problem to Swansea, but you know, every team is very well coached now, and you know, they've got a good squad of players. And listen, West Brom at home on a Wednesday night in front of Ewood's always going to be a real tasty game, and you know, we're looking forward to a real tough challenge.
Squad-wise, how are we looking?
Yeah, everyone's looking fit apart from Mario. He's just struggling a little bit with his ankle, so I think he'll be missing for a week or so, which is a shame. You know, he's done really well when he's come off the bench, and we were really looking forward to seeing him start a few games coming up, but he's going to be set back a little bit. But, you know, apart from that, everyone else is okay.